Supposedly, Mystic's supposed to be here for maybe the first hour, but then he's going to the beach. It's
Yeah.
like snowing here, and you guys are farther north than me, so I'm not really sure what beach he's going to.
I'm confused myself too. It's 49 degrees right now. The beach is going to be like 30.
I figured as
Go out
much.
there. Is he gonna go out there and just yell at the ice on the waves or what?
I mean, maybe he's flying somewhere, but for like 2 days, I got the impression that when he was saying though they were driving somewhere.
I mean, they're close to a beach. We're only like an hour and a half away.
Well, yeah, but one, it'll be dark, and two, it's gonna be cold all freaking weekend.
I'm thinking he's probably actually heading up to one of the cities out there for the weekend.
He's going to Canada for a beach up there, right? Up by Vancouver.
No, well, I don't know. He's probably not going to the literal beach.
That's what he said.
He's probably going up to Lincoln City or something and chill.
Lincoln City. I thought that was like in Nebraska or something. Is this not where all the gunfighters were?
There's more than one Lincoln City.
Impossible. False news. It's waiting for Kruger to get back. Always waiting for him. While we're waiting, you three can roll me a D20.
Get that out of the way.
Roll it as Maeve because that would have been pretty killer.
That's fine. And as usual, we have to wait for Kruger. Wow. Alrighty. Last week was high to low, so this week's low to high. We had a race to the bottom between Raz and Kruger. Mr. Razavir, please roll me a 1d15.
No new questions.
You guys need to talk about stuff for me to have questions.
We talked about that beforehand.
Alright, Raz. This is an old one, so it's probably pretty hard. Razavir, you have 1 minute to tell me what is the name of Glizzik's first familiar.
Nanul.
Hey, yay!
It was the snow mound I had in the pilot episode before Nano was recast.
But hey, that is not the first time we've had that question. Because someone missed it. Kruger, roll me a 1d14.
I believe the guest before was Gary.
Alrighty. Oh. This maybe tonight's all about Glizzik. Are you there, Kruger? I don't want to start his timer if he's not there. Nice, Glizzik.
Thank. Pay attention.
Oh my god, I have to be clicked in. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
What? Yeah, yeah. It'll be clicked probably on the Discord, right?
Yep.
Oh, did you start Discord in admin mode?
I I had to figure out what the magic equivalent of that is.
Don't you right click and tell it to run in, or right click and either go to properties and click the box that says run in admin mode, or right click when you go to start it and tell it to run as admin.
I mean, I can certainly try that, but it'll kick me out.
Because I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure it's some like user being tabbed out bullshit, but
Yeah, but
I
I'm
just-
never on the Discord tab, so and mine
yeah, I
works
know,
fine.
I'm normally not either, but this isn't my setup right now. Like I downloaded everything to my wife's laptop to get this done.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's go ahead and answer your question here.
Which we appreciate, by the way.
Mr. Kruger, you have 1 minute to tell me what is Glizzik's mother's name.
Bellatrix.
That is correct.
God, I'm so glad that I was able to answer that without my notes. I'm trying to log
What's-
into my Google Docs right now.
What's my mother's name? Tell me that.
I'm surprised
There you
Kruger.
go.
I'm surprised Kruger didn't say something like "sweetie pie."
Mrs. Kruger.
All right, Glizzik, Romeo 1D13.
Okay, but it's got to be about me.
Well, we will see.
Damn.
It's all about the Glizziks.
What size underwear does Glizzard wear?
There's more than one?
Your question, none.
This question is not about you, Glizzik. Sorry.
It's just Fable. You've just been noticing goblins going by. You assume it's Glizzik. Now he painted the other goblins blue when you guys weren't looking.
All right, Glizzik, you have 1 minute to give me the name of the Queen of the Mountain. Twenty seconds.
Scrolling as fast as it'll let. Nope, not gonna make.
And time. All right.
From when we talked, my mom was just trying to find.
Yep. All right, Shakara, 1D12.
The answer is Necritus.
Yep, just got to it now.
Did you not use
Necritus.
Control F? That's what I do for most of mine.
It is actually
No.
it's Nakritis. It's pronounced like
Nakritis.
that.
I'm
The
gonna
so-called
all
Queen
over
of
your
the
face.
Mountain.
You got that?
19.
You got that 12-sider? There it is. 10. Oh, this makes sense. All right, Miss Sakara, you use your kitty intelligence for this. Sakara, you have 1 minute to tell me the name of the Frozen Terror.
Sanger.
That is correct.
Sanger, I hardly know her.
Ah. All right, that's 3 points for you guys this evening. Tonight is session 74, so it's even number.
Upside, even side.
I'm the one with the gun.
list is getting thin, Zarg, and there's not even any brokers on here.
That's since brokers are only available on the odd turns.
Only available on leap years.
So is there anything on that list you guys would like to spend points on?
Hero points.
Fair point.
Definitely do on me.
Which one? The normal one, the expert level, or the master level?
All of. No, just the one each, I think.
Okay.
Unless somebody has a desire for more.
I have a desire for more of you.
More.
Is that it, folks? Just one extra hero point?
Yep, one trained hero point each.
That's not what I said. Alrighty. Who would like to give a recap of last session?
I did it last time,
Correct.
so I don't think I'm allowed, right?
You are not.
I'll sit here and eat my soup then.
And your one piece of steak?
It's fucking ridiculous, man. You may not be far off. I'm looking for pieces of meat right now.
Well, just because you find meat doesn't mean it's steak, dude.
Look, that's like a mystery meat at this point. I want meat.
I can provide you mystery meat, sir.
No one would like to do a recap?
Let's do the recap.
Okay.
We started in the middle of the giant fight, the frost giant fight. And pretty much just went through and killed them all. And I think Sakara survived with 2 hit points at the end.
I believe that's about right.
And then we went down the tunnel a little more and found 2 more giants.
That is correct.
Was mostly just fighting.
I believe you guys found a couple empty chambers too.
Found some empty chambers. There was a chamber that had a giant rune that said danger,
Oh,
danger,
that's
hit,
right.
something like that. And there was a bunch of like bones in the corridor. And it looked weirdly, I don't know, like I didn't actually ask, but it looked like it wasn't covered in ice or snow or anything like that.
I mean, it had some snow and ice in there, but there was a bunch of bones as well.
I know Kane did detect magic and found out that the
Axes. Yeah, the axes.
Yep, the 2 great axes.
Bubble.
Yep, the 2 great axes, the giants that you just defeated, are enchanted. But like Lizik said, they are 4 bulk each because they're giant sized. And that's really about it. You guys finished the giant fight, explored a little bit, dealt with that not going into the room that was marked danger. Came down another passageway, ran into a pair of giants. You guys handled them pretty easily. Did the detect magic, and that's pretty much right where we let off.
I'd like to say that Kruga has been trying to be friendly and recruit them every step of the way, and they've been resisting. So it's not our fault we've had to put them down. They won't, be France and switch sides for us. France, Italy.
Yeah.
Enjoy map. Oh, it loaded quick.
Well, it should have, because you should already have it from last time.
Yep.
All right, everyone, all PCs can go ahead and give themselves 2 hero points, except for Zakara, you can have 3 total.
That means you get to lower your roll 3 times tonight.
Exactly. All right. Raz wants to be a door. He wants to rip the door off and follow Kruger with the door. Got it.
Okay, Crunch.
I don't think Raz can carry a door.
Toreador.
No, he's saying that the door's AFK.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Obviously, guys.
How could the door even use a keyboard? Come on.
I mean, my doors are always AFK as well, so I don't know why I need to put that, but
All right. So what are you guys doing? There was debate about searching the room, but I think you guys decided not to.
So
I don't believe you because that means we would have decided something.
That's true.
Can we talk about it for just half an hour, 45?
Go for it. Go. Discuss.
Well, we came from the northernmost one, so we're heading to the northeast one, right?
That would be the only way out of this
Levels.
chamber, yes.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
We are locked in place.
It's one of the 5 and 10 for thing.
I know I was getting rid of
Don't
Galgrim.
do it. Don't do it. Just watched all the feet pile. The
We
locks
starts
are
running around in circles very quickly.
you the Flash trying to create a windstorm. Yep.
Past Raz and his AFK door.
I think it's a door of AFKing.
Maybe that's Nathir's new name, man.
Door?
He's an adorable snake. Huh? Bringing my dark vision to help you.
Are there any runes at this entrance tunnel?
Roll me a perception.
Are we outside, or this is another chasm?
This is the same chasm. Looks like the same one as before.
Okay, just make sure we didn't come out of the mountain. Or something.
You don't see anything.
Runes. Everything is a rune.
He doesn't even read.
Of course he doesn't.
He just makes up the stories when he holds up the book upside down,
Yep.
like the shark in Suicide Squad 2.
I haven't seen that.
It's cute. Cave is type for a goblin. This time I'm telling.
Well, maybe if you didn't eat so much.
Warm brew is good.
I'm back.
Welcome. Is your door no longer AFK?
Yeah. Yeah, some missionaries from Christine's temple.
She has her own temple? Wow.
And to tell her she was not available, for she is plagued.
Alright, hold on a second there, Kruger.
She's next trying to get you. Don't forget the truck.
You'll have to forgive my movement and whatnot because apparently I don't know how to drag the map So I have to like zoom out and zoom back into the next area when I go
Do you have a? Are you using a mouse or the touchpad?
and touchpad.
Oh, that's why.
Stupid thing is the drag click doesn't work.
As you turn that corner, you see two giants down there. They do not. No, actually, one's looking right at you, and he kind of grips his axe and bellows out.
It's too late to say. I was drawing
What?
some stuff down the path.
What'd you say?
Sargon?
You.
Oh, I was gonna say it's too late to be drawing stuff as we went down the path then, yeah.
The giant yells and roll initiatives.
He didn't yell anything in particular.
He yelled in chat.
It's squiggly lines. Translated.
If you do not speak Jotun, then you do not know.
They said they're here for a good time.
Nice.
But not a long time.
I'll let them use Maeve after a little head.
Alrighty, that should be everyone, right? This is still bullshit. I don't know how Zakara always goes first.
Plus 26 should be part of that.
Maybe because she's a cheater. Alright,
She's not
Zakara,
cheating.
you're first.
What's Panther?
Maybe a jaguar.
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 Should do a Tengu character, but make it a penguin, and do another Tengu character also, same party, make it an ostrich. There's a face.
What up?
Hey, you got your camera fixed.
Fucking fight you, Zach.
In a way.
Tumble through.
Alright, well that's one action there. Yep. Go ahead and target him and roll your tumble through. I do not doubt that you'll make it.
Zakara over here wondering why she ended last fight with 2 hit points.
Yeah, exactly.
Exhibit A. You know what I want? I want to be in between 2 frost giants with no one else around.
Oh, since you're right there, Zakara.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I can stop here.
Oh.
I'm sensing not goodness.
It's your choice. Because as you come into the room, you would see that.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop.
Okay, so that's 2 actions then.
And I will strike, and he is flat-footed because I go before him.
I so hate you. Alright, I made him flat-footed. Jesus.
Release the dice.
Whoa! No. Really, 1 hit?
He still has a lot of hit points.
He's only at moderate. It's fine. She gets a second attack.
Not this
I get
round.
all the time with that bullshit.
Alright.
I will put the people on.
If you want.
I want.
Next is Kane.
And she'll need to stride. She can only move 2 squares or 5 squares if she uses 2 strides, right?
Correct. So that's 2 actions.
She won't wait. She doesn't know anything about anything.
I think that's just you.
Did Zakara say anything when she saw the giants?
Did she say
We
anything?
can't see them yet.
She did not.
She
Probably.
guess
just
I
like
kinda-
started rolling and then just stopped at his foot instead of continuing.
Yep,
And then stabbed, and he was totally surprised.
he was.
In the leg.
He thought she was going between his legs, and she just stopped.
Connie will attempt to perceive anyone down at the down through the other corridor.
What, to the east?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a perception. No, she doesn't see anything down there, and or at least nothing that's moving that she can see. I mean, she doesn't have a real good line of sight in there, but
Or here.
yep. All right, I believe that's your third action, doing a seek.
Yep.
Frost Giant 3. Oh yeah. He is going to. Yeah, he'll breathe. Make me a reflex save, Zakara. I'm done. I'm going home.
Aren't you already home?
I am. That makes it a critical success, right, Zakara?
If it's a success, yeah.
It is. Alrighty. You totally duck under the breath as he breathes down the hallway. And then he'll swing at you. I'm off to a great start tonight. And he'll swing again. You know, slid across the damn thing on 19, then flipped at the last moment. Alright, he's done. Kruger, you're up. Glizzik's on deck.
Alright. Ruga is going to use the opportunity that he just breathed to run up there. It's going to be 2 to stride up there for him.
Yep. This guy has a big gut rim with some of his intestines hanging out.
What, like stitches?
Kind of. Sakara just almost gutted him.
Then I will do Flurry of Blows.
Go for it.
Just punching the wound.
Get those guts back in there.
Alrighty.
Doing a little reckless surgery without his consent.
I'm basically Raz. And then because he got hit,
You have to worship him now.
wait, why does my thing say? I mean, he made the save, but it says it's fort save DC 0 for my for my.
It was
stunning
defaulting
fist.
that sometimes on our things.
No, it says in the thing it's disabled against the. It says 35. No, that's what he
No,
rolled.
that's what he rolled. Yeah.
I don't know. What did you break?
When we had updated the stuff before, I know it was not reading it. It just probably is missing something in the ability.
No, I was working last week. What is that an activity or is that an activity or an action?
Activity. Underneath feed activities.
No, it says Fort DC 32.
When it rolled against it? Because
Yeah,
it was a DC save 32, it wouldn't have been a critical success. Unless they have the regular success as crit success on fort saves.
no, I don't think they
Which
do.
I don't believe they do.
That's weird because it has it set right. If I look at it, it says Fort DC 32.
I'll close it and reload it, see what happens. Like I said, it doesn't matter for this. Like,
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah, but he made the save, so is that still just stunned one?
If they make the save,
Or is it fail and crit fail for your stunned?
I think it's fail and crit fail.
Okay.
Hold up, I'll just pull it up.
Ain't that right, Glizik?
Is that my turn yet?
If Kruger would know his abilities, it could be your turn, but
I know speed is my limitation right now.
A failure is stunned one, so nothing happens if they
Okay.
succeed.
Glizik's up.
Is it difficult terrain on the floor of this cave?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Everywhere in here.
Wow. Ooh, there's one movement action.
Yep.
Let's see how close he is. He is 40 feet away. Well, I can't hit him with a ray of frost, but a little bit of the piercing one with the silver coins. Okay. Needle darts.
What's the range on that?
60, I believe. 60 feet, one creature. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you miss. Alright. Maeve will do nothing. Frost Giant 14. It comes up here. And it breathes. Zakara and Kruger, reflex save. I hate you, Zakara. How many damn 17s you rolling tonight? I hate you too, Kruger. Alright, you both dodge it. Well, actually, no. That's just this. You don't get a crit success off that, do you, Kruger?
No. Reflex is the one place I don't have it.
Alright, then you take... you don't... Let me... Okay, you just take a little bit of damage.
Plus it's DC 30. He's crit.
8 points.
Nobody makes me freeze my own blood.
Oh, yeah, 40. No, that is a crit success. So I want to apply the damage to you.
Woo!
And his last attack, he will swing at both of you. I'll make 1 to hit roll. I'm targeting Kruger. Does a 33 hit either of you?
Yes.
Hit you both?
I mean, it obviously
Excellent.
it says hit down there.
There you go. 20 to one of you, 17 to the other.
On the 15 for Stone Skin.
Yep. Now, doesn't the duration drop because of that?
Yeah, but the duration is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it drops
Drops.
1 minute, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's 14's turn. 16 goes. He comes up. He will also breathe on both of you. So another reflex save.
I bet you can't beat the last one.
Jesus.
Both did.
Oh my. Oh,
You
no.
said you didn't want her rolling 17s anymore. How are 20s? Are those okay for you?
She said, "All right, bet."
You guys want to spend some hero points?
Oh, of course.
I heard the clicking of a shotgun reload. I don't understand what happened.
All right, the third one breathes and misses you guys again. Then he cannot sweep you guys because you're 15 feet away. Oh well, I guess he's done then. Well, no, he can throw a rock.
He sweeps both of his
Friend.
friends.
Yeah.
Ah, this is all your
Partial
fault.
cover.
Out of my way.
He's throwing a rock
Damn
at
it, Gotham
Kane
Jim.
and hits her.
Asking what their names.
21 points of damage to Kane. Raz, you're up.
Okie dokie. So it's still difficult terrain, so I will move one stride.
That'd be 15 feet normally. Since your speed is currently 30.
Alright, we're going to use this as a doctor's visitation, because I don't think Kana is on my cooldown list here. Checking real quick.
She is not.
So we're going to assurance an expert on that one, get her touched up after taking rocks straight to the... I don't know, how big are these rocks you said?
Oh, a good foot, like 18 inches diameter. Nice hefty rack. Nice hefty rock.
Nice. Distracted by the troll.
Yep,
Feeding.
exactly.
No, I knew I forgot to do something. I'm waiting for activities page to pull up.
What the hell? I haven't even. It didn't even remind you on the login screen.
Nobody reads those things.
No kidding. But now you should take 10 minutes and bitch about how slow it is when you're trying to do something, Galgrim. Even though you should open it up ahead of time.
All right, expert battle medicine on. I only have her selected, I believe. Yep. And then she's on cooldown from that one for 24 hours.
Why'd you do 4d8?
I accidentally hit the crit button one, so just take off 9.
Okay.
And then as my last 2 actions, because I believe I'm just in range of Frost Giant 3, I want to do a telekinetic. 30 feet, yes.
Go for it.
No, it was almost a 20. That would have been 3 crit telekinetics.
It still hit.
I'm gonna... Oh, that rock's probably not light bulk. Fine, I won't return to sender.
No, it is not. 24 damage to him.
We'll send a frozen shard of ice somewhere in here back to him then.
Okay. And Snick. Snick has 1 action.
Just chilling on me for the time being.
Okay.
That'll do it for me.
Top it around. Sakara, you're up. Kane's on deck. doing, Zakara?
I
Gonna run away?
am going to. I will drink it.
You will drink it?
Right. But it's no longer flat-footed.
Nope.
Yeah, girl.
As soon as your turn was over last time, I removed it.
Okay.
Yay!
She's
You
got
want
hero
to
points.
spend a hero point?
He's got 3.
No, that's okay.
All right. That's one action.
Yep. Second.
That's a hit. Really? You're a bully. Splat. You got one action left.
Okay. Not pull through. Alright, that's rolling.
You should tag it as like one of your favorites, I think.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
That way it's in its own little group. There you go.
Critical.
5, 15, 20.
That's 40. Remember, it's difficult terrain.
I ignored difficult terrain.
Oh, I hate you. Then it's 30 feet.
Yep. And that's my movement.
All right, Kane's up, followed by Kruger. That's one action. Oh my. I am yawning like crazy.
Well, are you tired?
No, I'm not really.
Then quit failing to breathe.
Basically. There's not enough oxygen in my house.
Well, if you stop breathing, there'll be more.
Okay, I'll stop.
Because that's how that works. You could always open a window.
But it's snowing.
Today. But it's in the 70s today.
Oh, it's not.
Opened
It's
the windows,
snowing.
It was 77 out. It was nice. Little wind.
You're crazy. What are you doing, Kane?
Not saying wrong.
Well, I had her move up one more, so that was another action. She'll stay there.
Okay. Krug is up, followed by Glitzik. That's one action. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, Kruger, go ahead.
Right, and I'm going to try to demoralize him.
He's immune to your feeble wit.
Get fucked, idiot.
You're so mean.
And that already put it on him, correct?
No.
Okay, there we go.
That's
And
two
then
actions.
I will flurry of blows.
Sure you will. I don't even know where that dice went. I didn't even see it.
Look at all those even numbers.
Well, tonight's an even session, so it makes sense. Want to use a hero point on that?
No.
Alright. Just giving you the chance to roll less.
Here we go. Jesus, that was like the third time I rolled in there.
Alrighty.
And then I need to do the stunning fist.
No, you don't.
Fist,
See? It still says critical success for me,
Yeah.
even though that's a failure. Screw you, you still get stunned one.
Can't imagine what
And
session.
that is my turn.
I wonder if it's because this says... Hold on a second. But it worked before.
Yeah, it
Must
worked
have
before, like it
updated
worked last session.
I don't know. Alright. Glizzik, you're up. Frost Giants are on deck.
Mo-
Raz is in the hole.
Two spaces for one action.
Yep.
Two spaces for one more action.
Well, you could move a third, but there's nowhere for you to be, but...
Can I be to either side of her?
Nope. It's not wide enough.
Okay. What she said. And then I'm going to do loud singer at these guys.
They're deaf.
They will be up for this. He's just doing it. Have you ever heard the most annoying sound in the world? From Dumb and Dumber, just doing that.
Yep.
Success. Okay. Okay, done.
Alrighty.
That's minus one to rolls.
Frightened one
Minus
got
1%.
critical success because of the frightened he has.
Alright, Frost Giant 14. I think he'll just stay here. And he'll attack Kruger. Let's see, I can't breathe. Nope. Yep, he'll attack Kruger. What the fuck? You're like stuck on an 18, then flip to a 5. That's it. I'm turning this dumb game off.
Can we play Traveler then?
No. Wow.
I mean, over there, all the 6s you're rolling would be a good thing.
Right?
Hey.
These nasty 20s wouldn't be taunting you anymore.
But Brighton can't end.
What was that?
Brighton can't end.
Because Kruger. He's close enough where it should be in his aura or whatever.
Correct.
And the Frightened Effect fell off of 14.
Well, Kruger should give it to him again, but that's not. I can't do that. I'm too busy trying to kill Kruger. There we go. Well, that's bullshit.
I can't apply Frighten again because he's not rolling against me for anything.
You don't have to roll. Just apply it.
Yeah, the only thing that I have for that, because it's underneath the activity section, is apply all effects, and since there was no roll, there's no effect to apply.
Intimidate, maybe have it? Same thing, right?
Yeah. Frighten is
It's
frightened.
under intimidation, underneath the moralize.
Are you on min actions or all?
There you go.
Alright, and... Yeah. Yep. Alright. Raz, you're up.
Yeah. It's kind of crowded over here, so I'm going to target that giant, and we're going to do some needle darts to get started. Since that's 60-foot range.
When he runs out, I'll yell coward at him.
What's that?
Kruger's
When the
yelling
giant
coward
runs out,
at
I'll
you.
yell Coward.
Did I miss something?
No, the giant's running.
The giant ran away from Kruger, and he's yelling coward after the giant ran
I
away.
thought you said. I thought it. Okay, I couldn't hear Fable
He
of
was-
it. Nom nom nom, and thought you said
He
was
wasn't
yelling.
calling him the old Pittsburgh Steelers coach Bill Cower. He was saying coward.
Yeah, the other one's cowering. Go, Raz.
I see the one that's. Which one's running?
The one in the back.
The one in the back. Okay.
16.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that one.
Can't do nothing about the other one either, so.
Womp. Well, gotta miss one eventually.
And you have one action left.
Alright, that action, I'm going to draw Cheetah's Elixir, and that's it.
Okay. Is Nathair doing anything?
Nope, just chilling with me. This is...
Alright. Round 3, Zakara, you're up. Yes.
I will strike.
Bullshit.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the cheetah's elixir. Zakara has the last one.
She stole it from you.
Yeah, probably.
That's our Zazel.
After Zakara stabs him this time, Kruger will just call out, "Stop the other one from running."
Did Raz want to do something else with his last action?
Did you want to pull out a different potion, Raz?
That's what I'm looking at.
Well, go ahead, Zakara. Raz is just adjusting inventory. Jesus.
She's adjusting inventory of his internal organs.
No shit. That's one action.
Okay, 2 strike.
Ha! You only hit.
Oh, I forgot to add something to it for demoralizing for the debilitating strike.
From now on, I'm gonna add like 5 or 10 to all my monsters' ACs. Better yet, make them immune to critical hits. There we go.
Here we fought a ooze frost giant.
You
Giant
have
frost
now.
giant.
Alright, that's your second
Where's
action,
it going?
Zakara.
Okay, last action will be tumble through. I'm gonna run towards 60.
Did you put it on your favorites?
I did, but I put lots of things on my favorite.
Ah. That's pathetic.
Only a 26.
Says a success.
Okay, then.
Alright. Kane's up, Krugel's on deck. Glizik's in my hole.
Giggity.
We'll just be replacing that with a mist form instead.
I
Zargan.
forgot to
Okay.
put something else on 14.
What are you giving him?
Enfeebled.
Alright, I'll take the debilitating off. That's 2 actions there, Kane.
Just making sure he has the things on him. And then she will use one action to cast harm.
Okay. He resists it. Mwahaha. Go ahead and click the spell off. If it didn't go off on its own.
Got it.
And Kruger, you're up. Glizik on deck.
Just gonna flurry of blows.
And he explodes.
And then, so that's one, and then I'll stride twice to get over here. Actually, right there.
Okay. I really hate you guys. Alright, Glizik, you're up.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Target that same giant. And I'm not close enough to hit him with the produce flame, so I'm gonna have to use needle darts. Yeah. Hit.
What's with all these needle darts all of a sudden?
I know.
Something
Raz
going
gets a
on
new
south
spell,
side.
and Glizzy gets the same one. I think they're cheating.
Uh,
All right, Glizzy, that's 2 actions. What's your third?
I moved first.
Oh, okay.
Yep, move and then 2 to cat.
All right, Frost
We,
Giant
we
16. Go ahead.
ended up finding a cantrip that has more than a 30-foot range, so we both added it pretty much.
I knew Raz was a shaman.
All right, number 16.
Kruger will say, kneel, and you can join us and live.
He looks at you, looks at Sakara, looks back to you, and kneels.
About damn time.
He rolled a 1 on his die.
10 Frost Giants the charm.
I think it's more than 10.
I'd like to suggest a name for him as Muthag.
No.
Any trivia questions should address him as such.
It has to work eventually. Kruger will just say to him, what is your name?
What are you at? What are you saying that in Jotun, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
In his deep, like, rumbling voice, because he's a giant. Jarga.
Jarga. Quick, put it in the notes. Put it in the notes. Jarga, do you speak anything other than common or Jotun?
Well, before he answers, are we done with combat? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Kruger will hold his hand up to the rest of them when he kneels. Like as
Glizzy?
a stopping.
Glizzy? Raz? Sakara?
Yeah, I can't even. I can barely even see what's going on in there. So as soon as
I can see it.
the massive frost giant stops trying to swing at people, it's probably a good indicator.
I don't hear any more coming behind, do I?
No?
Yeah, I'll sheath my blade.
What were you saying, Glizzy?
I was saying I can see what happened from my vantage, so I'm not gonna kill the thing that he's.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you for the offer.
Thank you for the offer of letting me try to attempt to kill him some more. Plus side, he's near full health. We got a only slightly used frost giant out of this encounter.
He speaks in heavily accented, halting, kind of garbled common. I speak common some.
I'll continue in Jotun since it seems to be a struggle for him. And I'll kind of gesture to the rest of the group. Well, I'll just for myself and say, I am Kruger. I am the chief of these here and many more. These are my shaman and generals.
Kruga. He's gonna call you Kruga from now on.
Back
Sounds
to
like
episode
DM.
1.
See what Thag didn't realize, or we didn't realize, Thag was colorblind. He was actually seeing this frost giant instead of himself. And I'll continue. We are here to kill. Oh, wait, I need to pull up my notes real quick.
It's in general. I've just copied and pasted it.
It's a pain for me to do anything, so I'm just sticking with what I got.
Necrotis.
We're here to kill Necritus and Zangor. And now you will aid us in this task.
He looks at you guys, looks kind of at the whole party. You fail. She'll kill you all. She'll kill me for not killing you.
I'm going to grab him by his beard and pull it toward my face.
Wow. Rude.
And say, do not ever underestimate me again.
He's kind of like letting you do that, but he keeps glancing over at Zakara.
You are not allowed to read her poetry.
That's
why? Like, can I ascertain why he might be doing that without asking him?
Roll me a society. You're pretty sure he's afraid of her. Doesn't seem to be afraid of you, but you're pretty sure he's afraid of Zakara.
Okay.
Are those Pokemon on your shirt?
Yeah.
It's the original 4
Mm-hmm.
that Ash started out with.
When whenever I wear this shirt, my daughter's always like, she'll come up and she'll like point at each one and I'll say its name. And then she'll laugh and then I get down to Bulbasaur and she goes, "Roar!" It's like dinosaur.
Right. That's awesome.
So where are these two?
They are below. And he points to the east.
And how many more of your kind are here? We have taken care of everyone back that way. And I'll kind of point basically where we've come from.
All your friends over there, dead.
On the plus note, you're way higher in seniority than you were this morning.
All your friends everywhere dead.
Even your dog dead.
Do what I say or dead. He thinks for a moment. A score or more. Plus servants and such. And those are just the men.
Not the women and the children. And besides you, who else guards these two?
What do you mean, besides me?
Besides frost giants, your people. Who else is under the command of Necritus and
there's
Zangor?
Ogres. But but they're puny, kind of like your size. They're mostly servants. The Kretus and Zangor have some pet dragons, but they stay locked in the cave. And oh yeah, the queen's new pet, some spider thing.
Describe this spider thing.
Ramirez.
It has 8 legs and a body. And it's weird. It has a torso like a man, but a body with 8 legs like a spider.
Is that ringing bells, Zargan?
I don't know.
Like
You can't hear. You don't know Jotun, do you?
Oh, that's only Jotun. That's right. You're not speaking common anymore. Gotcha.
I thought he said he could speak a little common.
No. They went back to Jotun. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, his comment's not very good. It's like your English, Naughty.
Do I have any idea what it is?
I know someone who would, but he's not here tonight.
I know who it would be too.
You could roll me. Of course, it's not on here.
If you encounter this cute creature, Kruger, you may come along and ride her.
You can roll. You can roll occultism. Fuck. Damn, that's a good roll for an orc.
You've been talking to hags or something? What's going on?
Hags behind my back.
One specific hag.
Good deal. Do I know her? You might.
His description, you've heard. You don't know a whole lot about the drow or you know a little bit about the Underdark because that's where your people live, underground in caves and that.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of the creature that lives with the drows called a drider, and that kind of sounds like what he just described. Like torso of a man, lower body of a spider.
I'll kind of just say out loud in common to the group. He says the 2 hags have a drider pet, as well as some dragons.
Jurga looks at you and asks you in Jotun, what is hag? They are. Do you mean Nekritis and Zangor?
I'll swap back to common after dumping that on the group. Are they not hag?
They giants. Why we follow them?
Do they cast shaman magics?
Nekritis has magics. Zangor's just big and tough. He is biggest frost giant in these caves. We call him Leroy Brown. He carries a razor blade in his shoe and a pocket full of fun.
And unless someone in the group wants to start conversing about the drider and dragons, I'm going to keep talking to him.
No, go ahead.
Are you translating everything he tells you, Krug, or not?
No, I'm basically just having a one-on-one conversation. Then I'll
Okay, because you haven't mentioned dragons to the other ones yet.
Yes, I did. I literally, like I said,
ya?
I called out to the group that they have a pet drider and dragons in common. The hags do, and that's when he asked me about hags.
Ah.
So only Nekritis can cast magic?
Yes.
what do you know of the Coven of Storms?
What is that?
That is all I need to know from you about that, then.
He kind of smiles. He knows something.
Does he?
Well, you said that's all you need to know from him, and he doesn't know anything, so he must know something.
I'll kind of turn to the rest of the group and I'll kind of relay the gist of the conversation. I'll specifically let them know about. Um, Actually, no, I'll just do it in character. It's easier and more fun that way. So after like a couple more minutes, Kruger goes back to common and says to the group, "It would seem that Critus is the only caster out of the two frost giants we've come here to hunt. Zangor is the largest of their kind and is very strong, according to this one." And he points over to Jarga.
They're frost giants?
Both of them are, if Jarga is to be believed. And I see no reason why he would lie to me. I'll kind of like give a little glare over to him.
I suppose it's not impossible. Glizzic, this is your subject matter. There's nothing stopping a frost giant from being a hag, no?
Well, I would say there's nothing wrong. I'm a witch, even though I'm a goblin. They could be witches, even though they're giants. A hag is something completely different. It's like saying the difference between a gnome and a goblin, between a giant and a hag. Does that make sense?
No!
Hag is what you are, not what you do.
Yeah, that's Nag.
You can just perhaps disguise it then.
They could be glamour, but it would be hard for them to keep that up all the time, especially if the one's not a caster. They might just be, they were a threat, is what she said. They don't necessarily have to be other hags.
Glizzic. Hags don't use glamours. They almost like a shape change or a polymorph.
Okay. I was trying to explain it in terms they'd understand.
No, I got you. I'm just saying it's not an illusion spell. It would be like more of a polymorph.
Right. Rather than what I do for the humanoid form.
Correct.
Which is just a spell. Cool. So chances are, maybe they just are giants that have some power in this area and they want them taken out because they're threatening. Initially, I thought the same thing, that they were maybe old members of the storms that they got rid of, or something.
What do you make of this Drider situation? It would convey some sort of morale, yes?
I don't know if I believe it. Sounds kind of like, fanciful.
I throw bones at Glizzic.
Oh, more bones. Thank you for your support of this side.
Like picking them out of your body as you get speared.
Yeah. Is there a chance I could use Lore Gossip on the Drider bit there, Zargan?
Sure.
To make life a little harder for you?
I mean, we ran into Drow. Maybe these guys know the Drow that you gave the 100 gold to. Will be friendly to us. I don't know. But if they are a Drow or Drider, right, then they're probably worshiping evil gods like we do. So, I mean, friends.
Into the pet dragons as well.
We've killed many dragons. One
Yeah,
dragon. We've killed one dragon.
Just killed
Maybe
one
two.
dragon.
Dragon turtle is dragon.
Correct. Dragon turtle does count as dragon. So, multiple dragons we've killed.
Does Jargon know what type of dragon?
They come in a bunch of different colors.
Kruger will kind of turn back to Jarga and say, Jotun, what color are the dragons?
He kind of points to like the walls up. They are white. Like ice.
Stone dragon.
They breathe very cold snow and sleet. It kind of tickles when it hits me.
And how many of them are there?
I believe there's 2 little ones.
Little to him.
Any larger than the little ones?
Not here.
And I'll just relay that to the group about the dragons.
Since frost giants are immune to cold, white dragon breath would be like tickles.
Coochie coochie coo.
That's brisk.
That's brisk, baby.
Oh god,
And
those commercials.
I know that writers are made from some sort of drow magic. I'm not sure what details beyond that. They tend to be fairly powerful warriors, maybe even like warrior priests cast at us. Information's a bit foggy on that one. Not too many have run-ins with their kind, the drow, and live to tell the tale.
And that's when you all remember Galgrim talking about how he was involved in a war against the Drow. But he's not here, so he can't answer any questions.
Womp womp.
You know, the one time he'd be the expert, if he was paying attention.
Would I have any type of local knowledge that might help us in this for like recall knowledge, nature, or something like that?
About Driders?
No, about the dragons. I meant, sorry. The DR on the front of them both, goddamn.
Dragons are not nature. That would be Arcana if you want the best one to roll.
Get in on that.
I do not have training in Arcana. Good, right?
I definitely do. If that's all right with Zargan.
I'm not saying you can't roll something else. I'm just saying the DC gets higher when you use the wrong skill.
Yep.
Yeah, and if anyone who wants to roll can roll Arcana or something else who know about dragons.
So,
Yeah, I was very distracted by the dridering. The dridering.
just can't get it off of the Carter. It's just fun to say. I'd like to roll Lord Gladiator, but it's not going to be specifically about these types of dragons, I would think, because at least like you could have like stories of
Yeah.
fighting pits with dragons and stuff like that. But I was hoping more for hey, I know more about local dragons and what types they might be, whether it's white or silver. Or what.
That would might be more for you. Might be more like society,
Society. I'll throw
since you live up here.
34. Comfortable.
All right, Rez, you know the basics about dragons. They're big, they're mean. A lot of them hoard gold, but they, when they kill entire towns. Especially the red ones, because they breathe fire.
Bad case of the hangry.
Yep. Zakara, actually, why don't you go ahead and ask me a question, Zakara? And I will answer it. Truthfully. What's your question there, Kitty?
Now, does it have to be like stat related or just
No.
anything?
Has to do with dragons.
the best way to win a dragon over?
You mean like make it your
I
friend?
like it.
Well, I mean, we got a frost giant in the ranks now. Why not a bit? Why not some dragon riders or something?
Glizzy starts humming some Barry White for you.
What do you mean by win it over?
Make it a minion on our side.
If they are found as eggs, are very, very young, they will, oh, what's the word?
Imprint.
Imprint, yes, thank you. On one person. And then as long as that person keeps them around and, keeps them alive, they will pretty much think that person is their mother / master. But it takes years.
There's
Or
legends that
very, 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 very powerful magic. Lesser magics might make them your friend for short periods of time, but then they're very, very, very upset.
I call that spell bad idea.
Depends on how long you need to be around it. Put your phone down, Kruger.
No, I'm not rolling.
I see you rolling, and I'm hating.
How big did Jarga say they were? I know they're little to him. Could he show us? Like, just with his hand.
Did Jarga understand that?
He doesn't seem to be.
Jarga, my companion, and he'll point over to Zakara, wants you to use your hands to show how big the dragons are.
He lifts his hand up about, I don't know, 10, 12 foot high, 10 or 12 foot wide, and like that far, wide, through all three dimensions, plus their wings and their tail. Basically, they're like large size.
Probably too old to win over then.
Every time you guys steal babies, you always let them die, so I'm not worried about it.
Once.
No, twice.
Like,
You had those lizard eggs too.
every time. I thought we were just making omelets out of those.
That's what Lizard did eventually. Rotten eggs is good enough for you guys to eat.
They're just seasoned then.
Exactly. They have flavor.
There's no Food and Drug Administration. I ain't worried about it.
So, just FYI, real quick, locally, there is at least one adult dragon reported to be in this mountain range. So maybe they stole the eggs from that guy or girl, whatever. Because I can't imagine a dragon willingly giving up its young to some frost giants. Just be like, hey, neighborly gift, I brought over a cup of sugar and some eggs for you.
I'll kind of like turn back to Jarga and say, do you know of an adult dragon that lives in these mountains?
I think there's one farther west. We don't usually go there. I mean, it's not that we're afraid of them because, their breath does not hurt us, but they are still very ferocious opponents. They are, bigger than us and so forth, and they can fly. There's a story of one in our tribe that they went to fight a dragon and it picked them up and carried them up off the cliff and dropped them, and they fell many feet and squished.
Share with your hands how many feet they fell. Okay.
Many. This far.
And what is the name of your tribe?
I hate you.
We wanted us to ask questions. We're asking questions.
The frozen axes.
So are the frozen allies as well?
Do you say that?
I don't actually say that. I'm just making a joke.
Right.
And you said you were not afraid of that large dragon. So what are you
Of
afraid
the pets? No, not them. Now when they get bigger, maybe.
Then what does your tribe fear that puts danger in that other corridor? No, point back in the general area where you found that rune that says danger on it.
Oh, danger. Some slime ooze thing. You just breathe in there and you turn to ooze. Like funguses grow out of your eyes and mouth. Very painful.
That sounds interesting.
And Raz takes off. I was holding my breath.
Never seen or heard from again.
A week later, Raz comes back, half gnome, half mushroom.
Myconid.
So there wasn't all that much exciting stuff in there, but they do know how to party.
So you're saying they're fun guys?
Ah, you got it.
Thank you for the setup.
And does whatever is in there come out at any point, or does it stay in there?
It stays in there.
And can frost giants withstand it, or have they all perished to it? Any that have gone in there?
One or two have survived, the rest perish. And
I
then,
do not want to go in there.
and then when they die, they turn into another one. That we lost many giants to that. Now when they get infected, we throw them in the cave. So by your reckoning, there's either one giant fucking like ooze or something in there, or a bunch of them.
You
I
slice
would
them,
like
a whole
to
bunch of
cast continuous fireball into that room.
That's, I think, a
Turns
7th
out
level
that it's
spell.
ground mold.
And just gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
things must be made of yeast. It just keeps rising bigger and bigger.
Every time we knock it down, it gets back up bigger. What's going on?
Like the Hydra and Hercules. Stop chopping heads.
I'll kind of look to the rest of you. Anyone have any other questions?
ogre servants, dragon pets, dry eater, big frost giant, and the casting frost giant. So that covers it, yes.
What do they all do up here? Do they have do they just live in these caves, or are they told to go out and do things?
Like for jobs.
Uh, like to conquer other villages or attack certain people? Just wondering why the coven wants them gone.
Are you translating that, Kruger?
Yeah, I'll translate it.
I
Especially since I feel like his eyes glaze over when Zakara talks for too long.
I don't know what this coven is, but we have been gathered together for only a short time. I believe we will be raiding soon. There's some goblin tribes nearby. We will go and squish them.
There it is.
I'm sorry. What did he say, Krug? I didn't catch that. It was a joke.
I understood.
He said he loves goblins and wants to give you a hug.
Oh, no.
Goblins behave in every language. It's one
With
of those
his
ones.
mouth. He
No,
wants to give you a mouth hug.
he would pick Lizzie up and throw him as a boulder.
And have the Frozen Axe tribe always been such, or are you a group of tribes brought together?
Mostly one tribe, but we have absorbed survivors of others. The queen of the mountain has brought them to us. They are not subservient so to us, but they are to her.
And what weaknesses do Nikritis and Zangor have?
They have no weakness.
Cake. They can't stand cake. It kills them. Right, that's Jumanji.
And I'll kind of like look around, see if anybody has any more questions.
Way is down.
He pointed east.
In common, I'll ask her, are we letting this guy live, or are we killing him after we get the information? So he
has
doesn't warn
bowed to
others.
me, and
He's
he will
bowed to you, but
continue
is he going to serve you? I'm just making sure that he doesn't run off and tell his old friends, that his new friends are here. He was worried about being killed by her and said that she would kill him for not killing us, so I don't totally trust him.
I feel like she's got bigger problems on her plate here in a moment.
I'll
I mean,
just
I could try and charm him if you want.
I'll just turn and like reaffirm and say, "You serve me now, correct?"
Yes. I will not fight the queen, though. Or Zanger, no.
Will any of your tribe listen to you? if
Probably
told to
not.
come to our side.
Probably not. They think of me as the runt.
Yes, I can see that.
I mean, he's only about 11 foot tall, so maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at least one kilo taller than Kruger.
He's a tiny, tiny man, said the goblin.
But you will fight against everything else in here?
Perhaps.
If you don't, then you will have to face her, and I'll point at Zakara.
He is permanently frightened. No.
You will help us get to Zangor and Nikritis and help us clear the way. And once we take care of them, you and any willing survivors will come back with us.
So we're gonna free you so you can serve us.
Under new management.
Welcome to the new boss.
Is this understood?
Yes.
Then rise, Jarga.
He stands up, towering at least 1 kilo over you. All right, you guys have spent about 10 minutes in here talking with him.
Any chance I could have been? I think everyone's still on cooldown for treat wounds anyway.
Oh, I can get a potion.
Yes, I was about to say the next thing I can really offer are some baby potions.
It has been 10 minutes.
Let's see.
Give one to Jarga.
Glizig, you could use one. And how is Kane? Yep, she could use one. It's pretty much everybody. Alright, I'm hitting the free button.
Then big rolls.
Oh, shut up! I'm topped off.
13 more than you had 3 seconds ago.
I like to think it's just one big wineskin we're all passing around.
Nope, they gotta be shots. So you got until the start of my next turn to drink it. What do we still got out there? Zakara's still cooldown for treat wounds. 24-hour battle medicine, but I could still use the 1-hour one on her, but I'd rather save that. Or did I use the 1 hour? Yeah, I did. She just doesn't have the... That's right, the debuff didn't exist at the time.
You want to cheat us a little?
No. She has wounds treated 1 hour.
Oh, there it is. Alright, she's got a lot of stuff.
Yep.
If you do not need it, it might help you get around, especially if the ground is so slick in this area.
All yours.
We'll take the Cheetah's Elixir back.
Thief.
Let's see. You still got the Bane ammunition, which probably won't be that useful unless it's a polymorph tag or something, but, you know, whatever. You still got the 1 Shadow Essence. Right. So... I'm keeping one of these for me, and I assume Glizzik does not need it. I have 1 more of these energy mutagens. They're set to cold. We take that before the fight breaks out. Sounds like what are we walking to? Many foes who favor cold damage. Ice breath, predominantly. Of anyone like that. So I think at the moment, See, Kruga, you have it, but I don't know which one of the two of you, between you and Zakara, would be more susceptible to being slapped with a bunch of cold damage.
Sakara's probably more likely to get out of it because of a higher save in her. If she succeeds, she crit succeeds.
Sounds good.
Like, I don't have that for reflex.
And we can keep that on Kruga. Okay, I think I'm pretty much good.
I'm gonna ask Jarga as like Raz is going around and throwing little potions at everyone. If we were to go directly to Acritus and Zangor's lair, would they be able to easily call in reinforcements? In other words, do we need to subdue everyone here before we get to those two?
Easily? No. Depends on how noisy you would be.
Do they have the ability to be noisy to call people down?
Well, her guards have an alarm.
So who is in their chambers with them then?
It depends. Whoever they are talking to.
Are the dragons and the Drider, the weird spider thing, typically with them?
The the spider thing is on a chain connected to her. The dragons are in their own cave. It is on the way. I could show you.
I'll kind of look at the group and say, everyone ready to move out?
Kruger, you haven't been tapped by any battle medicines yet, right? I'm not seeing it on your list.
I don't believe so. This is, like, I don't know, like I've taken basically this much damage or less, and
Yeah,
I barely take any because I've had like Drakeheart up. For the
You
fights.
hit him with the 1 hour one.
Yeah, the regular treat wounds. Yeah, but no battle medicines yet.
No,
So I
not
don't
the
get-
battle medicine.
Yeah, I don't get to choose which one goes first. It's the 24-hour cooldown one first, and then the 1 hour cooldown
Yeah.
one. Then I'm gonna hit him with a battle medicine because he's still missing like a fifth of his hit points.
Sakara's missing a chunk too.
Yeah, but I've literally stuck her with everything I got, short of just dumping all of the spare elixirs into her.
Don't you have healing potions? Come on, cleric, heal your rogue, heal your rouge.
Yeah, that's for prying her off the cold ground.
Oh,
Because I ain't got battle medicine for that anymore. So yeah, let's tag Kruga.
where's the damn cleric?
It's the troll standing right there.
Come on,
Unfortunately, she's
Healbot.
She's Spec to Shadow.
Looks at her first level heal spell.
We're gonna go for a master. Sweet. So that was a master battle medicine.
Yep.
Where you not a crit. So there you go.
That is not. Holy shit.
For future reference, I do still have 2 really crappy healing potions. The first ones I could make in my bag if people need to get somebody up.
Yeah, I've got low tier stuff for scraping
they're like-
people up.
Heals 1d8 type potions.
Miners and
That's
left.
more or less the reason that I'm holding on to the first level heals that Connie has prepared.
You mean heal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's one thing per. Yeah, she has one heal ready to do what is necessary.
Remember, you and her are linked as well. She can absorb damage that you take.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Like, I look through the combat tracker and I'm like, oh, yeah, I could have her use her reaction for that.
But not if you're running her up there in the middle of combat, though, too.
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna use one of my two minor healing potions on Zakara.
Keep it.
You sure?
Well, I still have the soothing tonic you gave me, so I didn't want to use it right now.
Alright. You know yourself.
Hell with you, then.
Sure, I'll be fine.
I don't think you've given her the 1 hour battle medicine, Raz.
Did.
I did. It's in my
Oh,
notes.
okay. Then you should put the cooldown on her.
Okay.
Because she has the treat wounds, the regular battle medicine, but not the 1 hour battle.
Yeah, because that buff didn't debuff. Status didn't exist at the time.
Yep.
I think it was a master, so we'll just do that one. It doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. It should just say battle medicine 1 hour.
Fucking did the 1-day one again.
But he tried once and it failed, so then he had to use the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Alrighty.
Now that we do have that debuff in the thing now, I don't.
If only you had greater healing potions.
Oh,
Just saying.
or Druid that casts Vital Keep it on yourself.
He's not here, though.
I believe I used the wand last session.
Yeah, you
Like,
did.
once a day. Or, I do have 2 scrolls that are level 3 heals as emergency if we need them, but they're one-time use and gone. So
You can use the scroll a second time if you want to roll to see if it breaks.
Isn't that wands?
Roll.
you mean
No, the wand. Yeah, the wand.
Yeah, but it's 1d. It's not going to be huge.
Could be 1d8 plus 8 if you do the 2 action.
I'm good.
It's enough to get somebody up.
Exactly.
But you don't want to play the 0 hit point ping pong like in Pathfinder like they do in 5th.
Yeah, because you get the dying.
You get the
dual
wound.
whatever.
Yep.
As we found out with our dual wield fighter, you also drop your weapons, which is a very inconvenient thing.
Oh yeah, you can because you go prone.
Yeah.
Although when he gets up, he can pick one up for free.
I think you can pick one up for free.
That's the homebrew starting
It's the what?
homebrew that we decided on.
Oh.
Like at the very beginning.
Gotcha. All right, what are you guys doing? You're wasting daylight.
Talking about mechanics.
But we're in a cave.
Nobody's here.
Mechanics? Why you got car trouble?
Jargus says that we can, assuming we are not seen by others, we can go straight to the 2 we need to take care of,
Are you hungry?
and potentially not have to deal with any reinforcements.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go to the dollar store and get some snacks.
Might be nice. We defeat them. Maybe the rest of them can become hardworking too.
Shall we head that way then?
It's all fake news.
Look at me. Now or never.
All
I
right.
kind of look over to Jarga and say, lead us to where Zangor and Nikitas are.
He leads you guys east.
This is a long tunnel.
Passage continues to the east, and one goes south and slopes down. That's the way he starts going. Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone just stop.
Just catching up.
I know, but we're changing maps. Give me a moment.
Figure it's best to try and expedite the fight so that we could still have as much resources as possible without sleeping inside of somebody else's lair. You just make it your lair and then you go to sleep.
Yep. You just have to kill the biggest, most dangerous thing in the area, and then nobody wants to come bother you. Exactly.
Yeah, but Kruger refuses to kill himself.
I was talking about Glizzic.
From what I'm seeing with the locals, apparently that's Zakara. Gotta keep up with that poetry reading at night. Wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Why do you think she's stabbing so well? She has a +2 circumstance and poetry buff for everything. But also, I'm sure
Knew
she
Kruger
can't
was a
roll less
bard.
than a 4 on her d6 damage rolls.
Get to reroll anything.
Go ahead and close whatever map you're on now. Because here
Frozen
comes the
upper.
new one.
Frozen lower. What froze first? The uppers or the lowers?
The egg.
I thought it said frozen lover.
Can you name him Jarga? I want to be able to properly
Yes.
name him when he inevitably dies.
Yes. He's this episode's horse that we rented. He's the red shirt. For
There
sure.
you go.
This seems considerably less frozen than the upper.
It's a lot of the snow and the ice aren't here. It's mostly like cave. There's still some snow and ice on the floor, but it's not like where upstairs it was all icy. It is not difficult terrain down here for the most part.
Wow, I can run so fast now.
But it is cold. It's even colder than it was above.
It's fine to me. I don't know what you're complaining.
Basically, upstairs was severe cold. This is extreme cold.
Better gets to moving then.
Now all the rest of us are taking that, minor cold damage?
Every 10 minutes. Alright, as you guys come down the passage into this large cave. This place is obviously meant to be impressive, as its walls bear carvings of battle and hunting scenes in bas relief. These carved scenes show giants slaying enemies, hunting dragons, and other fearsome monsters, and so on. Torches burn at intervals along its length. You guys come down here.
We get to be warm.
The giant points to the rock here. See the blue dot?
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
And that one there, you see that one? On the left side? He points to the one on the right and says, "That is cave with dragons."
Like our right or map right?
Map right.
Gotcha.
Okay, I was wondering that as well.
East.
Yes. And then he points to the other one. That is way to king and queen. Well, queen and mate.
Consort.
Yes, that's how I was going with that too. Exactly.
And where are the guards you spoke of?
They are in their caves.
And where are those?
He points to the west.
Like the same way that the queen is?
Yep.
And we came in from the north on the map there?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Got that I drew the two, Zargan. Cheated elixir and energy mutagen.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take out my super tonic.
Gonna take out my megaphone.
Behold! So much quiet.
He looks back at you, Kruger. Which way you want to go? Test yourselves versus the little dragons? Or go against the queen?
We have already felled multiple adult dragons. The little ones will pose no threat to us.
Fake news. Fake news.
Ah, true. Totally. We got the heads to prove.
You got one head.
Yeah. Head and some skin.
Saying we could add White Dragon to this little gold rose project I'm working on.
Quick question. The energy mutagen would not work great with my Drakeheart, right? Because they're both mutagens?
Only you're only gonna have effect of one at a time. If you're under the effect of a mutagen, you try to take the other one. They try to counter each other, and one of them's gonna come out on top.
Okay, yeah, I just looked at it and saw mutagen. I was like, wait a second. I would rather take the random cold damage from the stuff that they can do than lower my AC, especially against some big fuck off giant. So it should be passed to someone else essentially.
Choices are either Zakara or Kane. Blizzard comes with built-in cold resist.
I'm a refrigerator.
I am also planning on taking a mutagen.
Kane probably.
Yeah, I'll give it to Kane then. And how long does it last for?
Let me check real quick.
Until
10?
you freeze.
10 minutes?
No, I think this is the. Oops, I actually look under mutagens here, not elixirs.
I don't think it's an hour, is it, at that level?
Energy mutagen, level 11,
It says it's greater.
5 seconds.
1 hour.
Oh,
Adds
So
an
it
extra
lasts.
2d6. Yeah, that's
You know what? Since this does have the elixir trait, I'm just gonna pop my energy mutagen now, because it'll last 2 hours for me.
okay.
Can you give Kane the energy mutagen, Sargon?
No, but you can.
All my buttons say self.
Oh, I thought you meant move it. Well, yeah, you have to move it over to her. Open both your inventories, drag it over onto hers. It should disappear off yours and go to hers, and then she can click on it.
Do I drag via the dragon?
Yes,
Or-
always the dragon.
Alright, well, since everyone's drinking,
Go I just need to worry about the buff starting? Because there's also a dice roll on here for save reflex DC. I'm not even sure what that's for.
I believe. Well, what's it say?
Save reflex DC 25, and then a B in parentheses.
What's the
I
text
think.
say above it?
That's all it says.
That's all the effects, yeah, but on the item itself.
Oh, that's the breath attack, right? Because that actually is a new effect.
Well, the one lets you do damage with gives you extra damage on a melee attack
Yeah, and then you can end the effect early.
with the
do-
breath weapon. Yes.
Yeah, 2d6 damage of the type for every 10 minutes remaining.
Yep.
So,
Just to make sure I have this correct. Oh, I accidentally dragged, because it lagged, I dragged the numbing tonic over to her. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks like you ever gave them both to her.
all right. You got that effect on there for 2 hours? Do I have to change anything for that?
It doesn't have a duration on it because it's in the hours.
I am going to drink my soothing tonic and Quicksilver mutagen.
All right. Well, the soothing tonic only lasts a minute. Remember that.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna get an extra 24 damage, I know that part can't be healed, but it's better to heal 32 than be down to half my hit points. I'll try to time it so that I drink it right before we.
Well, which way you going? Dragons are queen.
I think the consensus was to queen.
Happy to be queen first.
So in the place of that mutagen I just drank, I will then just draw a. We'll do a mist form elixir. Have that ready.
All right.
Take it away, Kruger.
Since I'm going to, like, basically we know we're about to get into a fight. I'm gonna take the Drake heart out of my collar and I'm gonna drink it.
You can't.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure you can take them out. I think it takes the same amount of actions to put it in, so I think 3.
It takes more than that.
That was like only.
No, it only takes like 1 action to put it in.
Collar of the shifting spider.
I don't think you do. I don't think it. No, I think it's like a minute or two.
We had this discussion before. It's not a minute or 2, I don't think.
It can be filled with an alchemical mutagen as an interact action. Doesn't say anything about taking it out, so I guess that's up to DM interpretation on whether or not it's like in the tubes or whatnot.
Yeah, because I mean,
I thought when we talked about it before, it was.
Yeah, all it says is the collar can be filled with an alchemical mutagen as an interact action, and makes no mention of removing the mutagen.
I guess it does say it has a hollow central tube, so it makes sense you can't pull it out. That's fine then.
I mean, you probably could, but it's more than you mean. It'll take you some time.
Have to like drain the tubes.
Yep, you have to drain the main vein. You guys take all your potions real quick.
I'm gonna wait on mine until we actually get into combat.
Yeah, well, my Quicksilver is already in the collar, so I can only do it right when we roll initiative.
You want one?
No,
I can give you mine.
no, I thought you had a greater. Yeah, wasn't there still two?
Yeah, she has a greater in her collar. She took one of her regular ones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and Raz has an extra.
I still have my greater if you would rather take that one.
You keep it. I don't think we can.
Well, I can't use it right now. I got the energy
Oh.
mutagen. I can end that by doing a breath attack, but then I can always just quick alchemy myself another one. Slightly weaker, but
Sure.
How long does the energy last? Is it an hour?
hour.
Hour for you.
Hour for you.
Yeah, if you're not going to use it, I won't drink it.
And I'll hand it over.
Okay. Go ahead and drink it. Look at that. Hit points. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm also going to drink.
Alright, so Jarga moves over to the rock on the west wall and he's ready to move it. So where are you guys going to be when he moves this? Position yourselves.
I'm assuming he's like directly in front of it.
Well, it's a little south of him. He's going to move it and push it like south. He's going to pull it out and move it south.
And before he moves it, I'm just gonna ask him, are the guards on the other side of this wall or rock?
Yes. Some of them, yes. Where is Snake, Raz?
On me.
Alright, where's Kane, Kruger? Sakara, you can't be there.
That's where the rock's gonna go.
Keep going. There you go. I say rock's gonna take up 4 squares.
You want my spot?
Okay, you guys good there?
Yep.
Alright. Draga puts his hands on the rock, gives it a heave, his muscles, he moves it to the south. So he moves there.
While he's doing that, can I... If I have an elixir in my hand, can I still use to attack with that hand?
No.
I'd still be able to free, because it doesn't specifically say that. I don't think both hands need to be free.
Can you kick to a flurry?
Alright, roll initiative.
It's just 2 unarmed strikes.
A punch and a headbutt.
Yeah, but does it say two hands or one hand?
It says 2 unarmed strikes. That's all that it says. So in the same way that someone can presumably attack with one weapon repeatedly.
Yeah, okay.
I can attack with... if that was the case while he was moving the rock down, can I put a numbing tonic in my hand?
If you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Zakara, initiative. Kane, initiative. Oh, no, sorry, Zakara rolled.
Do you still
Glizzik.
have one?
No,
I think
Glizzik.
it's there.
I'm waiting for Kruger, sorry. Kruger and Kane.
I think Nethera has your numbing tonic.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because I used You used one earlier, and then I had it there with the second one. That's what my sheet has on here.
Well, is he drinking it or not?
Well, I was just gonna have it in my hand, but if I don't have it, then that's in that case I'll just put a mist form in my hand.
All right.
Yeah, I think I took back that dummy on that last fight. Or not the last one, the one before.
Frost Giant 3 and Frost Giant 14 are back. What are the odds that it picks those numbers? Your first gauge into the chamber behind the noisy boulder shows a roughly hewn cavern with a pair of frost giants with ready weapons looking at you. As the first giant steps forward, the second one moves towards a great iron horn affixed via a chain to the ceiling. And Zakara, surprise, surprise. What, Kruger?
I'm just so we do see them?
Yeah.
Like we're like peeking around the corner or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, Glizzik's, well, look.
I went for the straight on view.
Glizzik can definitely see him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's just weird, like cornering or whatever.
Well, yeah, because the wall, because you're not in front of the hole. So, Zakara, you are up.
Wait. I was asking because I have Battle Cry. I can demoralize observed foe as a free action.
You cannot observe any foe.
Whatever.
Oh, now.
I'm activating my stupid Drake art.
Can I talk as a free action before anyone goes to tell them what I see or not?
That's fine. Well, I mean, you know there's guys in there.
I see a total of 3 giants, including Jarga.
Way to confuse the situation, Glizzik. Good job.
Goblin gun, goblin.
Zakara, you're up.
He's
the
alright.
the first one that the only one I can see in there, is that the one that's going for the horn, or is it?
Yes. Nope, that's the one going for the horn.
Okay. Alright.
You're going before him, you can kill him.
See one going for a horn. And I will run towards him.
That's 15, 20, 25, 20, 30, 35,
Where's the horn?
40. Towards the back of the cave. You have one more 5. You have one more straight square if you want it, because you have a 45 move.
45?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right, because it's the new mutagen.
Yep. Okay, that's one action to run there.
Alright, and I'm going for Frost Giant 3 since he's going for the horn.
Yep.
And he's flat-footed.
Hold on a second. I renamed him Horn Giant. Alright, go ahead. Now, is he flat-footed for all your attacks or just the first one?
Everything this round.
Ah, well, not that one.
0 point.
Bitch.
Comes a 2.
Yes!
Yeah.
Good job, Glizzik.
The bones prognosticate again correctly.
I don't know why you're
it's
mad.
uncanny.
You know she's
Uncanny
gonna
how
get one less.
You can't get much less than a 3. I mean, come on. Alright, your first swing
Let us
misses.
show you.
Alright, what is that horn you said it's on a chain?
Yeah, he has to move west and then grab it.
Oh, he's not there yet?
Oh no. The door opened basically. They're seeing who it is, they see you guys, and then they're reacting. one giant's like moving forward to, engage you guys, while one's going for the alarm. You have one action left, Zakara.
Okay. Um. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to attack him again.
Excellent. He'll live. It's not even a crit either.
Wait, is that adding? It's not adding to it. I think it would be 2 higher, if that matters.
It does not.
But yeah, I think it has the same issue that the other mutagen added had.
There we go. One second. Alrighty, so you hit him you lightly wound him in the rump.
Something bit me.
The buttocks.
Now that's only flat-footed to you, right, Sakara?
No, when I put the effect on him from debilitating strike, it's to everyone.
Okay. Alright, Kane's up next.
How does the fast healing?
Start of your turn.
Because I didn't get any.
Yeah, because you were the first one. There you go. I gave you 5. Go, Kane.
Am I not going in at the right place?
Probably not. You have to go south.
Click on me, you can see a little better maybe.
Yeah, there's just not a clear delineation in the thing.
If you go 2 squares south and then you can go west, like, it should be. Yeah, you're good with it.
That's because you weren't in a square. That's 15 feet.
That's what?
That's 15 feet of movement to get there. Goddamn dog. I'm so tired of her barking at everything.
Everyone in first and then shut the door. Hurry up, boys. My cat's maybe other way. Go that way. Go, baby. Go. Well, I feel like you go.
Actually, I think that would be...
You'd only have one diagonal.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I thought. Okay, and then she is going to cast Fear on Formgat.
Cast it on yourself, too. Good job.
I did it.
You had yourself targeted, too.
Oh.
And the giant succeeded his save.
Still gets frightened.
So I believe it's Frightened 1. Yeah, Frightened 1.
Alright, that's her go. Frost Giant 14.
The 14th of all of the frost giants.
He moves up into the hole, blocking it. then holds his action.
And I missed all the days, so if you add it up,
Horn Giant.
I still graduated a year early.
He moves over there for one action. He reaches up, pulls the horn down with his second action.
Come on, puppy. Nobody wants you. Come on.
Then he turns around with the horn in one hand, grabs a rock laying on the ground, and whips it at Zakara. Oh, come on. That's his go.
That one-handed rock thrower never did anyone no good.
You're up, Raz. With
Alright.
Glizik on deck.
Remind me real quick, Sargon, because I forgot to actually check here. Activating the tattoo bless is still 2 actions, right?
Yes.
Like casting the spell?
Yes.
Well, and all that. Okay, I'm gonna start by chugging the cheetah and the mist form that I'm holding.
I'd love to turn the camera on and off.
Okay, roll me a percentage, see what blows up. No.
Nothing blows up. What do you think these are? Potions?
What do you think this is? First edition D&D? You said mist form and cheetah?
Yes. I'll slap this on myself.
That's
third
2
action,
actions. Yep.
Yep, I can't see the giant, so I'm basically gonna have to move. I'm just gonna skirt around Kruger here until I can see into the room. Okay. Well, that's all 3 of my actions.
All right.
So
Nick Thayer's on you. Is he doing anything?
he's chilling for now.
What does the Thayer have anything in his mouth? In his hands?
Yeah, he's got a soothing tonic.
Okay.
He's holding on to it.
Glizik, you're up.
I am 35 feet away from the door guy, so I'm going to walk forward. Is this still the difficult terrain or no?
No, it's not. That's 20 feet. You have 5 more feet if you want it.
You know what? I'll go this. Do one diagonal and go there. And then I'm going to do Produce Flame on Frost Giant Fort.
Just a
I finally
reminder,
got close enough to do it.
a reminder for you, Zargan, both of those elixirs will be double duration on me. As long as they're at least 1 minute, they are doubled. Those
Did you-
ones do seem to have a listed.
Did you put the second one on yet?
Concealed from this form.
Okay, and cheetah. Okay, where's that? Oh, well, the other ones. Okay. Got him.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Question: why is it only plus 17 for the attack bonus to it? I thought it was much higher. For the Produce. Am I missing something? I did it off the Staff of Fire on activity. Just because I'm watching everybody else do it.
What are you doing?
That should have been the ranged little produce flame spell. Which
Remember-
is just an attack roll, right?
Yeah, but remember, your spell attack isn't as high as your spell DC.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying I thought it'd be at least close to on par with what the rest of the party were doing for my ranged attack when I do like spells.
It should be the same. I think they're all 20. If you're attacking with them.
I'm mousing over the button. It says plus 17, so I'm confused. Okay. I will have to hero point that.
Okay.
I mean, Kruger's hand wraps are 24. And is he a master? I don't remember. But I also don't know how spellcasting works. So.
Damn it, rolled 2. The
Take
5
the
is
second
still a
one.
miss. Yeah, no, right. The 5 is still a miss, so that's fine. Done.
Alrighty. Oh, Jarga. He doesn't want to fight his friends. He'll just stand there. Kruger, you're up.
Tango is eating snow off of our shoes.
We'll look at Jargo just like standing there, and like so I'm gonna tumble through for my first action, and I'm gonna say neither of these look like a queen, and do tumble through hopefully.
Target the giant and do tumble through.
God damn, dude.
Their reflex is not good.
Oh, I know.
I think it's their worst one. Alright, you tumble through.
Okay, yeah, and then I'm going to stride over to this one.
Okay. You got one action left.
And then I'm going to trip Horn Giant 3.
Okay.
So he falls and takes 2 damage. And I'm hoping that knocks the horn out of his hands as he's like falling since he had to like pull it down.
It does not.
What?
It's hanging on a chain. He took it off the chain.
He took it off it? I thought it was
Yeah,
hanging on the chain and he like pulled it lower.
No. He grabbed it. It hangs on the chain and he pulled it down in his one hand and then whipped the rock at Zakara.
Can I do something slightly different then?
Disarm him.
Like.
Well, disarm is definitely an option, but I was wondering also if there is a way that I can like try and shove like my hand into the horn and just keep it there.
Muffle it.
It's in his. I mean, he has it in his hand. You can't. I mean, you don't have anything that would stop him from blowing it. Unless you can not grab. Unless you restrain him? Because I think if you're restrained, you can't do manipulation actions. Correct?
You have to, I think,
Roll. Do a flat check.
Can somebody help me look for my phone?
So you have one action left.
Let's see, you can't use any actions with the attack or manipulate traits except to escape or force open your bonds.
Yeah, but you have to have him restrained though. Grab doesn't do that.
So essentially, if I were to disarm him or attempt to restrain him, I
Well,
would have to get a critical success either way.
yeah, because a restrain, if you grab him and you get a critical success, then you restrain him.
I think that I will attempt to grab him then.
Go for it. You try to grab his arm that has the horn.
And grapple. Come on, baby.
Wah, wah,
I hear it like
wah.
that. Come on, baby.
So close to 9.
All right, that's a fail.
Oh, that's my turn.
All
then.
right, Sakara, you're up. All I have to do is survive your turn, Zakara. And then the shit will literally hit the fan. As every giant in the complex comes running.
Good thing we killed them all, right?
You've killed less than half.
Okay. I'm gonna try to disarm.
Okay. So 1 action to move over there. 1 to try to disarm. And you're going for the horn, correct?
Yes.
Bullshit. All right, you run over there, and as you come up behind him, he kind of looks around at you, and you kind of do a slash with the Morin, and hit the horn. And it kind of like falls on the ground right in front of him.
All right. Last action. I'm picking it up.
All right, it's pretty big. I mean, you know, you kind of have to put both hands on to lift it up. It probably weighs a good like I don't know, 30, 40 pounds, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the bulk would be. Bulk would be several bulk, like 3 bulk maybe. And you pick it up. And Kane's up. And of course, Kane's not at her computer. Wow.
Oh, she turned invisible. I see what it was.
I think we should just start skipping people's turns when it's their turn and they don't, you know, and they're not here. I think we should start doing that. Oh, wait. I still have a held action. Up. Blizzard was the first one that came up to the side, right?
For this turn, yeah. Because Jarger didn't move and Raz hasn't gone yet.
Is he doing this right now?
Zakar moved after.
Yeah, because he would have done this before.
Then, wait, is he doing it? But he's doing it before or right now?
Right now.
I'm going to, whatever he's doing, I'm going to try reactive interference.
You can't react from like 40 feet away.
What? Oh, I thought it was the other.
It's
No, the one at the
my
door.
Giant, not your giant.
Okay.
Use an arrow shot. Reactive.
There we go. That's not a crit on you, Glizzik?
Nope. 29. But
No, 23.
light.
All right, Kane, you're up.
Okay.
And Zakara disarmed him and grabbed the horn.
I did see the disarm, which I'm very impressed by. She's going to target this frost giant here. And she's next to.
Yep.
And she's going to do the. A 2-action harm is just a ranged one. It doesn't add
Correct.
the +8 unless it's healing something, right?
Correct.
If that's the case, I'm actually going to have her target Frost Giant 3 and use 2 actions to cast Harm on it.
What's the range on harm?
5 less than how far away they are. I'm not sure.
I want to say it's 30, yeah. You're out of
Only for
range.
the 2-action version.
You'd have to move.
All right, resetting, and we're just gonna do a 1-action harm on the guy next to Kai.
He succeeds.
You can do 2 of those games. The 1-action arms.
I only have 1 left.
That's 1 action. You got 2 left.
You're blanking with me, aren't you?
You're not in melee.
I'm 1 away.
I mean, is Jarga in melee?
He has not engaged.
He's fired. Last 2 actions are just going.
I didn't
to
realize you were
be-
paying him.
I'm just gonna
Make him
attack with the
exposed.
scythe.
Did she have the scythe out?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were going to be going into combat. There's no reason
I
she
under-
wouldn't have the scythe up.
I'm just saying. Everyone else had all kinds of potions and shit in their hands. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Kane's basically Zakara. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. All right. Connie's turn's done. Number 14. He'll kind of turn to the side a little bit. There it goes. And he'll swing at Kane. Ah,
Ooh.
that was almost a 20. 23 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
He will kind of turn back towards the front and breathe on Raz. On all 3 of them. Hold on.
You said Snake doesn't get hit by that shit if he's on me.
No. He doesn't get his own save. He gets yours. So if you fail your save, then he gets hit. Alright, I think I can trigger...
I don't remember that tidbit either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys have to roll your own save. That's right. So, Glizzic and Raz?
Was it reflex?
Yep.
Doesn't look too long from combat. Made it.
Alright, you both made it. So you take half of this.
With resistance.
It should take it into effect. Raz resisted all of it, and Glizzic resisted most of it. So out of the 14, I did 0, none to Raz, and out of the 16, I did 3 to Glizzic.
Mutagen works.
And then he will, with his last action, he'll do a wide swing and attack Kane and Raz.
Excuse me?
I call bullshit on
Glizzic.
Yeah.
Glizzic and Raz.
I was gonna say, I'm a solid 15 feet away.
Very wide swing. Practically a whirlwind, one might say.
I'm pretty sure that.
And he misses.
Did he let go of the axe at the end of the swing?
It's a long spear, just goes back to get Kane and then forward to get Raz.
Alright. Horn Giant will try to disarm Zakara.
Become a game of keep away.
And that's an athletics check, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your What's that against? It's against fortitude.
Reflex.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Fuck. Alright, I'll try it anyways.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was fortitude too.
33. Does that beat your reflex plus 10?
No.
Alright, that's one action. So instead,
More people with AOs.
Yeah, I dropped my AOL.
that's his second action.
He thinks he's gonna run away from the two of you.
Alright. Raz is up. Glizik on deck.
Okay. This giant is in the way.
Yes, he is.
I'm sure that'll probably be fixed eventually, soon-ish, hopefully. This is probably a little crazy, but
Could tumble through.
No, something slightly crazier. So if I flank with Kane, he
Tumble over.
tumble over. Has been working on his squat thrusts. If I use an action to move there, he's now flat-footed to me, yes?
Yes.
Just flanking. Telekinetic projectile up the grundle.
Alright, hold on.
With Alchemist's Fire.
No, I'm not carrying any on me.
We call that the Taco Bell effect.
I'm a little Baja Blast, baby.
Alright, Raz, go ahead.
So are you booping him with the bottle?
God damn!
I'm booping up with something.
Right on the snoot.
It's a crit. So what Raz does is actually grabs his penis and smashes it into his balls.
No, he launched something into his balls.
Well,
He took one ball and smashed it into the other ball.
Projectile. So
since where it's a lot less icy down there, I'll use something bludgeoning, like a rock or something.
Okay. Or like a ball.
stalagmite.
That's a nice... Those green dice, it's a nice sneak attack there, Sticks.
Yeah, what can I say? I got working averages, apparently.
You got a small straight, though.
47 is nice damage.
Alright. Is Nathair doing anything?
Skitter forward, shove that rock right up there. And Nathair is just chilling for the time being.
Alright, Glizik, you're up. Jarga on deck.
Did you reaction for when he ends his movement to move down one if I can?
Oh, yeah.
Goblin step. Just saves me having to do a diagonal movement.
No, yeah.
Same thing I tried to do last time. Hopefully better hit this time.
Yep.
I'm going to give a little fire to the giant.
Untarget yourself.
Sharing is caring. Okay, just the target. Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, that
Does
knocked back to the
19 work for you?
Fail.
What? What does 19 doesn't work? Okay. Alright, so we got some critical damage.
Maybe.
Oh, and the beautiful is because it's critical, he's going to get persistent.
Yes, persistent death. Got it.
How do you want to do this, Glizzik?
When he's grabbing his groin from what Raz did to him, I flick this up like towards his face and shoulders, and it does just enough to get him.
Okay. You shoot it right up into, like, it hits his chest and kind of goes up into his throat, and he catches on fire and just kind of collapses. And you have one action left there, Glizzik.
I'll move forward. Okay. Good.
All right, Jerga. Hey, Raz, Jerga's trying to come through your square. Are you letting him?
As long as he's not gonna try to hit me on the way through.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I'll let him through.
Betray.
You letting him through your square, Glizzik? I'm assuming yes. He just moves forward. Kruger, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to stride.
We're still running initiative, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I stride again.
Remember, your speed's 45 at the moment. I'm not sure why, but I think that's just your normal speed, isn't it?
I think this is as far up as I can get, or can I get in front of him?
I don't know. I wasn't counting squares.
I can actually get right here
Because
it's
you
45, so
were
it's
pulling a
maybe-
mystic and just moving all over the place before you started moving forward.
I was counting diagonals properly. But I can get exactly right
Alright.
here in my second stride. Oh, horn giant.
Horny giant.
It would be a shame if you were laying on the ground when Sakara were to come over here. But I feel like it may be better to get some damage onto them. And potentially make them drop an action anyway.
As my one associate used to say, some van damage.
You can call it van damage because this is a drive-by. And I realize you're talking about cloud type damage. but
Yep.
I think it's funny both ways. Look at that damage. Look at that damage.
You don't have enough dice. You're no Zakara. Alright, you done, sir?
And I need to put a couple things on. Let's see, favorite that. Be clumsy and enfeebled. And where is... I have no idea where Bloody Blows is. Ah, that's good to know. I have a thing that I'm going to put persistent bleed damage on him. You can go to the next person while I'm trying to figure out where it's
Alright.
at.
Top of the round. Zakara, you're up.
I will drop the the horn.
Okay.
Start running after her. 5, 10, 15,
That's 25. Yep.
30, 35, 40, 45.
That's 1.
I'll take another step.
I don't know why I applied that to him. Because he's gonna live! Alright, that's your turn, Zakar, and he's alive. Kane!
I don't know where Bloody Blows is. Because it's not underneath feat activities. Nor class activities.
What to do with it?
I haven't done anything. Stuff gets changed.
I'll go.
What's Bloody Blows do? Clumsy and enfeebled?
No, that's my
Alright.
hand grips of crushing. Bloody Blows I think is like a D4, D6 persistent bleeding damage.
I have no idea.
1d4 persistent bleed damage. It's a orc feat. So I had Kane move twice.
You said 1d4 persistent?
Yes.
What kind of
Those
persistent?
rest-
Bleeding?
Yeah, persistent bleed damage.
Okay.
Does Raz have light on him?
Yes.
Okay. Hane can't actually see any further because she only has low light vision. So, assuming none of this other stuff's lit up, she's just gonna hang out here.
If it was lit up there, you would see because I put torches in places.
Yeah, I figured. Just wanted to be sure.
Alright. Horny Giant 3. He goes around a corner. He starts yelling.
What is he? Okay.
And that's his go. Alright, he stopped the bleeding, but he took 2 damage. Raz is up.
Alright. Let's start making our way.
I'll let Zakara know that he's calling out for reinforcements.
Oh yeah, Zakara. When you ran past that passage to the south as well, you saw a bunch of figures in there, large figures, like watching you.
Alright, that was 40 feet, which is one movement because of Cheetah Elixir. I'm going to stop shy there because I can see the others. And that leaves me one action. And with my now empty hands, we're going to go ahead and draw. Let's go with... You still hear a lot of like thudding in the distance if this thing is running.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to draw my Envenom Caltrop, but I have the Shadow Essence on. And just have that at the ready.
Okay. Is Nathir doing anything?
Nope, he's hanging out. I'm faster than him, and he's currently... What he's holding is not necessary at the moment. I'm trying to move him... There we go.
Alrighty.
All set.
Alright. That would be Glizzic. What was that?
I'm going to run towards my friend.
Go.
Skitter.
Get it to me. There we go. One act. Reaction. Done.
You also see a bunch of figures in that southern cave. Some are like laying down and that, and they're watching you. They are larger than you as well.
Hope somebody wrote a newspaper article.
Alright, Jarga. Kruger, you're up.
All right. So I see Frost Giant 20, but I feel like according to the geometry, I probably shouldn't be able to see him.
You do not.
Okay. And now I see him.
As you turn the corner, he swings at you.
Okay.
And just misses. Damn, it was on that 20 and slid off it.
Yeah, it's that would have hit if I didn't have the Drake card going right now.
Alright. Is that one action to get where you were?
This would be one action, but I'm going to keep striding.
Yep.
I'm not going to end it there.
Alright, stop there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. And then I'm just going to come up to him and flurry of blows.
Yep. Jeez.
you horny giant.
How do you want to kill him? If you have any particular way?
So, as he is like running, Kruger just like is like following behind him, gets close enough and just kind of does like a little jump kick to the back of his knee, where he like comes to the ground, and as he's falling down, he just grabs his head and smashes it into the ground.
His head explodes like a melon.
And he'll call back. There are 4 more up here.
All right, that one runs away. Top of the line with Zakara.
Stride. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45.
That's one action.
Oh, didn't I have 5 more? Or
You have 45.
I thought 45 was the tag.
Yeah. You said 45, so that's one action to get where you're at.
I was thinking 45 was that next one.
Oh, I was just going by because you said 45, so I figured you were done. If you can move one more, like into Jarga Square, if you keep moving, but you can't stop there.
I can't stop here?
Right there, yes, but you can't move. You can't move south.
No. Okay, yeah. That's 45. And then there's this one here.
Yep.
Does Jarga look like he's going to attack?
He has his axe in his hand, but you don't know.
Okay. Frost Giant 20. I will faint.
All right, you go prone. Ah.
I was gonna say the Frost Giants we're fighting probably don't know the Jarga switch sides, so I don't know if they would attack him immediately.
That is a failure on your part.
Yes.
He does not fall for it. That's your second action.
Okay. Alright, I'll just attack him.
All right. You guys are sure making a lot of friends. That's a hit. Alrighty, Kane's up with Raz on deck.
It's nice and calm back here.
Yeah, but pretty quiet.
It's nice to have people who walk ahead and clear the path for you.
Considering that Kane can't go anywhere without being attached to Raz at this point, instead of being relegated by that, she is going to cast Light on herself.
Does she have that?
Yeah, she has a cantrip.
Okay.
2 actions.
Go ahead.
Since you finished your movement there, I'd like to Goblin Scuttle one more space.
You may.
Or does she also see the things down there?
Yep.
I notice you have been vague Does she know what they are?
No one's really stopped to look.
Well, she has a moment to stop and look.
She doesn't have an action though.
But she can see.
You can't make out what they are.
Even
Go,
with the light
Raz.
shining directly on them.
I can't.
Nope.
About to be fireballed, Fable.
I don't see what everyone's talking about. I see a room full of.
There's a bunch of figures like against the wall, like trying to stay out of your view.
He doesn't have dark vision.
I got a light.
Maybe
He
just
has
can't see
light.
that far.
And like they're shadowy, but they're larger than you, and they seem to be just like watching you.
Potentially problematic. They're just
Okay.
set up against the back wall.
Everybody here?
We're all good.
Back row there.
What was that?
You said they're all up against the back of the room there.
Well, they're against the walls and so forth, hiding under the furs and stuff. You can't really make any of them out unless you want to stop and spend an action.
Let's go maybe 5. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go 5 more feet before I stop and do it though.
Okay.
All right. What am I rolling here?
Perception.
All right. As good as I'm gonna expect.
All right.
That.
Being how you can't see the entire room, you see maybe 8 or 10 large figures. They look like ogres.
I'll relay.
Is that your second or third action to roll that?
That's my second.
Okay.
Looks like we found the ogre's servants. They said. Can't quite tell if they intend to stay in there though. Use your best judgment. And I'm gonna continue on. Jakara's up there fighting one giant that I can see.
Well, you can only see Jarga. You can't see the other one.
Oh, right, he's itty bittier.
Yeah, he's around the corner.
Then I'm gonna keep on walking like nothing's no big deal. That's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll just go 40 because I can't remember if that was a 10-foot diagonal.
Yep. Okay.
And call that good. That they're staying on me. No actions at the moment. I think I might be able to might catch the tail end of that giant when he swings his Zakara, but I don't think I see him. And I see the token. I just don't know if that's quite enough around that corner.
Yeah. Okay, Giant 20 attacks Sakara.
Probably notices him now.
Thank you.
That wall is wielding an axe. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I'm sure Zakara feels different, but... She's the one who's like, I can get away with stabbing myself.
Alright, that's the first one. Second attack. Miss. And he'll go for a third. Nice. Glizzic up, followed by more frost giants.
Alright, who's ready for bad decisions? Alright, we're gonna walk into the cave with the ogre.
Okay.
Alright, there's my 5 move. Can I see better now? How many are in here? With?
You see about 15 or 16.
Okay. Do they appear hostile to me?
Not at the moment.
Getting ready to fight me. Alright, I'm gonna do fascinating performance on them. Try and catch their attention.
Okay.
So I'm going to compare my performance to the will DC of as a
Of an
master.
ogre?
I can do up to 10 observers.
Okay.
So here it comes. $29.
You happy with the 29?
I'll use it. It's already 10.
That's a critical success.
That one.
Critical.
You mean
Cool.
the one I just
That one right
rolled?
there?
That one?
You sure? It's the 3 is a critical success. Was my double take.
Yes. The you mean the 29? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So they are stuck staring at me. And I'm going to yell out to Kanye, I got these guys. Just go worry about the Giants.
How long are they stuck staring?
Just one round at this point.
Okay. All right. Frost Giant. 10. Moves up to you, Kruger. And swings. There we go. The doom of the party is here. Alright. And Jarga. Hits the Frost Giant.
He's trying to impress Zakara.
Oh, yeah. Takes that guy all 3 of his actions to get up there, though. Kruger, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to intimidate or demoralize, rather.
By shaking your head side to side.
I thought I had favorited demoralize, but apparently I hadn't.
That's 1.
Then I'm gonna hit him with a flurry.
I suppose you can hit him.
Thank you, oh benevolent GM. Just apply the damage.
Yep.
And then I will attempt to trip him.
This is your 3rd attack.
Yep. Woo! Alright. Prone and 6 more damage on the fall.
Alright. Sakara, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to try to faint again.
Hey, successful. That's number 20, right?
Yep.
Alright, take your attack so I can take the flat-footed off him. Jesus.
Hurt me.
Alright, that's your second action.
Flat-footed from my crit sword specialization.
Well, you can put that on him. And your third swing, or second swing, third action. Well, which one you giving him?
No, one is because I crit.
Okay.
The other one is my normal debilitation.
Gotcha.
I keep forgetting about my sword.
About the bullshit rogue stuff.
Yeah, 0 point.
Almost to 17.
Alright.
It's supposed to be flat-footed.
Yeah, you rolled the extra damage. 2d6.
Plus the...
Plus 3d6 from the weapon.
No, and then I had my debilitating strike on him too.
That one didn't roll. So go ahead and roll what is it? 2d6 or 3?
2.
Go ahead and just roll it. So 4 more. There we go. Alright, you are done. Connie's up, Raz is on deck.
So, what sort of reaction was it getting from the ogres?
They're all staring at him. And remember, he yelled that he's got this.
Does Kane have an idea, like, if the ogres are servants or are they slaves?
Not really sure. I mean, you don't see any visible weapons, but there's a lot of furs and stuff like that there too. They could just be hiding under them.
Oh, what were you saying?
Oh, it looks like it did add the debilitating. It didn't add my sneak attack, so I have 1 more d6. Because sneak is 3, and then the...
Are they both precision damage?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll the other die. You know, if you just critically hit him, it makes all this easier. Alright, what are you doing, Kane?
Alright, she's gonna stride. That's the first one. Second stride. And third stride.
All right. You're up, Raz. With Frost Giants on deck.
Sorry, gotta put my headset back on my head. I'm gonna still say I probably can't see that one that was hitting Zakara very well, so I'm gonna
No,
move
yeah, he'd have like major cover against you.
that would be 20. Let me see what I see here. Kruga's fighting more giants. That's pretty normal. So let's go a little further. Say 30, 40 gets me here.
Yep.
Last few actions. We'll see if we can't wrap this up for Zakara here real quick. And chuck a telekinetic.
Now you hit. And you kill him.
Just walking through, throwing things at giants.
That's what gnomes do, right?
Kill steal.
Alright, is Nathair doing anything?
Nope, just chilling on me. Don't need him yet.
Alright, Glizzik, you're up.
Oh, Grundle Trundle.
All these ogres are like staring at you with their eyes wide open, like fascinated.
Excellent. Right where I want. So they don't seem hostile to me.
Not at the moment.
Okay, so the servants are more than likely slaves, is what I'm starting to gather here. I would like to do an impressive performance to, it's basically make an impression on them. And lets me use performance instead of diplomacy.
Alright, hold on a second.
Stand on a little bit of the trash here, so I'm a little higher up as I do my performance for them.
Rather than stand on top of trash, you could say he's on top of his game.
I just threw an ogre on the map for you, Glizzik.
Oh, good. So I have something to talk to. Yes.
Target, yeah. That way you could use your abilities against them.
Okay. So this one is just me making a performance check, I'm guessing, to try and increase the whatever the favorability rating is.
Okay.
Friendliness or whatever. And I think it's gonna take me a bit to do it, so I'm just starting off.
How long does it take?
I think it's a minute.
Oh, wow.
It's me being nice and stuff, trying to get them to be allies, slightly happier with.
Gotcha.
So it's under diplomacy for make an impression, and my talent for gladiator or whatever like that lets me do it with performance instead. So 43, but I'm going to be here for a while, guys, in case you don't need.
All right.
Yeah, we're only assaulting the final bosses.
Final boss, fine. No problem.
Last giant 10 attacks Kruga.
Hear that? He's the last giant.
He hits.
Last giant. I see 3 giants. Jarga's still there.
A 24 is a critical miss.
Yeah. When he hits me, I'll say kneel.
He does not.
That is unfortunate for him. Which one? This is
10.
He's already targeted.
Oh hell, he had one of those attacks. He had to stand up. So.
Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You missed on the last 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he missed, because he's still on the ground.
Did you put your thing on him? Your jank? Alright. Jarga. And misses. Frost Giant 2 yells out in Jotun, "Traitor!" And attacks Jarga.
How could you do this?
I saw a 20 on that too.
Own.
And then he'll do a wide swing. He'll attack Kruga and the Giant.
Turn my back on my own kind.
So 39 hit you, Kruga?
Yes.
Is it a crit?
Wait, yes. It is not a crit, no.
Alright, let's see how this, if it does normal damage to you. Yep, looks like it did. Alright, did 44 to Jarga, and only 30 to you, Kruga. And then his last attack, he'll... Hell, he'll try to attack you both again. Nope. Kruger, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep working on the same guy.
Are you working him?
Work.
Hello, boys. How you doing? You missed me. I missed
I'm going to... Okay, they're back there doing things. I'm going to do a flurry of blows on the Frost Giant 10.
Ouch.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll apply that damage. And I'm going to use 2 actions to do Disrupt Key on the other one.
You're disrupting his key?
Oh, I need to do Stunning Strike on this guy. Oh, that's right. It's... wait.
Wow.
Did it disappear?
Did what?
Stunning Strike. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Stunning fist.
I don't see stunning anything. And I need to put the bleed on Frost Giant 10 as well. Which I also don't have.
You have disrupt... yeah, I don't... It was there. What the hell did you do to it?
I don't know. Because I know I used it like earlier.
Is that the one you have to hit them twice?
No, as long as I damage them like even once, it has it forces them to roll.
I mean, you have disrupt key on here like 5 times,
Yeah, no, one's class and one's feet for some reason.
and one's under. Yeah, no, you have like no. There's it's under here a bunch. I've seen it four times.
Well, when you favorite it, it has it up top, but it still sits in its regular section. And it's in 2 different sections down the bottom for some reason.
Well, it's under your class activities, under your favorites, under your feat activities, under your favorites.
Yeah, but it appears up top under the favorites, and then it also appears in the section.
Yeah, right, but you have it twice in your favorites.
Yeah, and I just unfavored it because the other one underneath feet doesn't have any actions associated with it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing to your character sheet.
Just have him roll a, what's it called? A fortitude save, and if he fails, he gets stunned 1. It's against 32 DC.
He failed.
Alright, I can't apply it to him because I don't have the action. But he's stunned 1. So I'm going to do Disrupt Key on the other guy, which is I just do a regular attack roll, and if I do damage, it has extra effects. I want to hero point that. So it has the meaty effect of the damage, but he also gets 2d6 persistent negative, and is also enfeebled 1. And that'll be my turn.
And that use a key point, right?
Nope. Disrupt Key is just a attack I can do. It is not a focus spell.
That's disrupt. Is that? Don't you have to be to do the negative stuff? Don't you have to be in that other stance?
No, that's just like those like particular attacks. There's only
Ah,
one
okay.
other ability that requires it be in that stance, and I'm not high enough level to even get it yet.
Gotcha. All right. And are you done?
Yes.
All right, Zakara, you're up.
Okay, so that's one action because tumble through won't make it. Second action will be to tumble through.
Okay.
Last action. He's flat-footed, right?
He can be. He is now. Jesus. All right. Kane's up. Razzle on deck.
Northwood to the pile. Kane's gonna stride.
You targeting yourself? That's only 15 feet.
I know, I don't want to. So for Wide Swing, we both have to be within his range, correct?
From what you can tell, yes.
Okay, we'll just move up there then. Thing is, like, her only, like, ranged cantrip has no effect against these guys.
I feel you. All of my focus spells.
They're all cold. Come on, Kane. I want Raz to have his turn before he has to go to work.
Yeah, that's going to... Wait, that's 1, right?
Yep. Come on, Mystic.
Come down here, target this guy. Take a swing at him.
And you hit.
Massive damage.
Yep. All right, Raz, you're up.
Okie dokie. Since the front line's pretty much right here, I don't even have to do a whole lot of moving. Glizzik's taking care of...
You are the front line.
Yeah, well, I guess if you turn it that way. Alright, first things first, we're going to go towards Frost Giant 2 there. We're going to see how he stands up to a good old-fashioned telekinetic just to get us going.
Okay.
Now there's a sticks roll.
That was nice. I don't know. You did get 1-6.
He occasionally got a 6. Usually it was in a sea of 1s, but...
Yep.
And then my final action... You know, hindsight's a bitch, but I probably should have did this first, but we'll go ahead and try to intimidate him. A good old-fashioned demoralize. I'm gonna spend a hero point because ain't no better time than right at the end, I guess. And on a 2.
You're just rolling your skill, not the activity.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that. I've been doing it for 10 levels through the skill. Let me spend the hero point. And then activity.
Under skill, under intimidate.
Now I gotta close up. Gotta close class. Beat.
I understand, but it saves me from having to keep opening different monsters up to see their stats.
Yeah. Intimidation, demoralize. Here we go. That's better.
And then apply Frighten 2. It does not. Alright, you are done, sir.
Yep, Sneck's just staying on me. No change there. And I'm gonna be going audio only.
Yep. Glizzik, you still chatting with your ogre friends?
Yeah, I think we have to channel this until it's done.
Okay.
If they're not attacking me, then I'm not going to take any of that other actions other than trying to comfort them and be like, "We're here to save you. I'm here with Ben Kenobi and your droids."
Nice.
Yeah, Jarga. Yeah, Jarga.
Sure, now he rolls good.
With only 5 overkill. Excellent.
All right, Kruger, you're up.
All right. I suppose I keep going.
What was that?
Yeah. Hurry up and win the lottery. I could be a stay-at-home husband, house husband.
You know you're talking to us. There you go.
The server muted you, so just so you know.
What you doing, Kruger?
I know one ran off to do things.
Yep.
So I'm going to use 2 actions to use my Tattoo of Healing.
Nice.
Get some solid health back.
And your third action?
And that will be my third action.
Alright, that'll be the end of the round. And we will stop here. It's 10 to 11, so it's a good time to stop. So, you guys are beat up pretty good. Sakara's what? Yeah, orange. Kane's green. Glizik's orange.
I'm blue, sir.
I'm just looking at your hit points.
I'm only missing 1 Glizik of health.
You guys had 94 health? Good lord.
Alright, well, I hope you guys had some fun. I know it's a lot of combat, but that's what this stronghold is. Plus, you guys are you guys went the way that had nothing but combat. All the treasures in the other way, and I'm sure you won't go out that way, so you'll never find it. Cause I hate you guys. I do all this treasure stuff, and you guys never find them.
That's fine. We all know you just randomly roll it anyway.
I'm not, no. There is no random treasure tables in Pathfinder.
I'm sure you found some. It's fine.
There's a website you could do, but I don't like it.
Lazy DM. It's fine.
I wish. If I just ran Adventure Pass, I wouldn't have to do anything. It's already all done. Just have to show up and play.
Well, that's what you get for having your own vision and allowing us to dabble in it.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead and minimize stuff. Ah.
Ooh, I do have a question, Zargan.
Yes.
Can you re-explain?
No.
So rude.
How counterspelling work?
No, I can't, because I'm not 100% positive of how they work anyways. Explain what?
So, the Tattoo of Healing that I have, it does some things. I can't find the original version.
Because that's gone.
Yeah, but it says that I can get temporary HP 3 times per day. How does that work? I don't see any sort of like activation for it. Oh wait, no, there's a 3d8 temporary. Never mind, ignore me.
Goddamn orcs.
I guess my other question is that a single action one? Because the regular 48 self heal is a single action, and then the 48 plus 32 is a 2 action. So I was assuming that the 3d8 temporary is a single action.
That I do not know.
I just have a feeling I may need it.
It's probably a single action because it's only temporary hit points. It's not real hit points.
Yeah.
So what did you break on your character sheet?
Bloody blows and stunning strike. Probably a lot of other stuff, if we're being honest. I probably like fat-fingered weird keys on this keyboard while I was trying to do things.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Plus, the push to talk is just set to control.
Well, that's what I use.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know then.
I wonder if you hit it somehow or something. I don't know. All right. Hope you guys had some fun this evening.